Joe, thanks. Developing overnight, police in Paris are investigating another shooting overnight that has left one officer dead.
And also developing overnight, an all-out manhunt is underway right now for two suspects in the deadly shooting at a satirical newspaper in Paris. French officials say several arrests were made overnight in the hunt for those suspects.
Let's get over to CBS 4's Gabby Fleischman. She joins us now with all of these developments. Gabby.
Rhiannon and Maribel, there are actually breaking news reports right now from French news agency AFP that the two brothers may have been spotted in northern France, but right now authorities have not confirmed that. And while the manhunt continues for those two suspects, there are reports of that other shooting. Now, here's what we know so far. We're being told that there were two people shot in a suburb on the city's southern edge. One of the victims, a female police officer, died at the hospital. Security officials say right now it's too soon to know if there's any connection with yesterday's mass shooting. Parisians exercise their freedom of expression as a show of solidarity with the murdered staff of Charlie Hebdo, a weekly satirical magazine known for its caricatures of the Prophet Muhammad. Home video captured two heavily armed men in black as they exited the offices of the paper. They appear to execute a wounded police officer who responded to the attack. 4 cartoonists, including the chief editor, were killed. In all, 12 people were murdered. The shooters drove off, ditching the car a short time later. French police identified the suspects as brothers Sharif Kouachi and Saïd Kouachi. There are reports that a third suspect, 18-year-old Hamid Mourad, has surrendered to authorities. Thursday was declared a national day of mourning. While the manhunt for the two remaining fugitives continues, several people were arrested overnight during the hunt for the brothers.
La liberté sera toujours plus forte que la barbarie.
French President François Hollande said freedom will always be stronger than barbarism.
I've reached out to President Hollande.
In Washington, President Obama expressed his condolences and pledged support.
We will stand with the people of France through this very, very difficult time.
As night fell in Paris, a black armband was placed on the Republic statue and thousands packed a square near the shooting to honor the victims and defend free speech, many carrying pens and placards that read, Je suis Charlie, I am Charlie.
The liberty of press, the liberty of, well, the liberty, it's really important. So I thought it was important just to go out and be there.
The paper has been targeted before. In 2011, it was firebombed after an issue featured the Prophet Muhammad on the cover. Despite the violence, many journalists stand united, unafraid and undeterred.
You're not going to scare us. You're not going to, keep us from doing our job.
And these are live pictures from Paris right now where a moment of silence is being held to remember the victims. That moment of silence just wrapped up. Now, eyewitnesses say the attack lasted between 5 and 10 minutes, with the gunman asking for each victim by name before executing them. One of the suspects, Sharif Kouachi, has been accused of terrorism before. He was convicted in 2008 for helping funnel fighters to Iraq's insurgency. Now, again, we are being told that there are reports coming out of AFP, which is a French news agency, that those brothers have been spotted. We are waiting on confirmation about that from authorities. We're live in the studio. Gabby Fleischman, CBS 4 This Morning.